Hi, uh, this is for my online classes. I would like to talk to you about your Essay 1 prompt. So if you need to pause this and go to CourseDen Content and call up the Essay 1 prompt, I'll be right here when you get back. Okay, welcome back. Okay, we've talked a lot about values in our classes. Um, and in the lecture videos. I've been giving you tools so far on how to analyze and things to look for. Uh, this, you have two choices you have to make, and the sooner you make these choices, the sooner you have to start working on your essay, okay? The first choice is you have to choose a film out of one of the four films that are offered to you, okay? You're responsible for finding the films on your own. Um, our library has some of the films on DVD if you need to borrow them there. A couple of them are free on Amazon Prime, so if you know someone has Amazon Prime, and the others you might have to do a pay-per-view on Amazon Prime or one of the other streaming platforms. Okay, so the first one you have to choose from is a movie from the night. It was made in 1960 based on a play that was made in 1956 based on an event that happened in the 40s. And that's called Inherit the Wind. It's based on the Scopes monkey trials. Okay? It's been made into a movie several times. The version you need to find is the 1960s version with Spencer Tracy. Okay? You can choose that one, or you can choose Invasion of the Body Snatchers, uh, which I believe was also from '56. That's a sci-fi movie, very famous, very easy to find. Should be able to. You also have the choice to do Blackboard Jungle, which I believe is free on YouTube. That's from 1955. That's set in high schools back then. And the last one is The Day the Earth Stood Still, another science fiction movie. And you need the 1951 version, not the Keanu Reeves version, unfortunately, even though that's a good version. And you can also use, if you don't want to buy that or pay for it, you can also find on YouTube a radio broadcast of The Day the Earth Stood Still that's very good. It involves some of the same actors, so if you'd rather do the radio broadcast than the movie, it'll work just fine. So that's the first choice that you have to make. The second choice, if you read along with me, it says in each narrative there are conflicting values. Now we've been talking about values. Values are our sense of what is good, bad, right, wrong, acceptable, not acceptable, and all the different influences on our values, things like history, economics, family, religion, education, the media. All of these are powerful influences on our values. Excuse me. And those are the things that you need to look at in these texts to see what's influencing their values. Okay. Um, you've got a choice here. The first one says, um, for example, the conflicting values is one of the choices you have to write about. You can talk about the conflicting values in a text. An example that I've given is in Inherit the Wind. You've got the conflicting values of education and science versus religious belief. You don't have to come down on a who's right or wrong because, of course, the text usually don't come down on a definitive answer of who's right or wrong. That's not what I'm asking you to do. But it says, um, articulate both sets of values, one in each body paragraph, and then describe a character or articulate a character that rages against the values of one of those. So he is the metaphorical monster. So explain how he is that. Okay? The other choice you have to do, or you have to choose from, is explaining how your movie choice meets that monster narrative pattern of storytelling, which if you've watched the videos I've posted, you'll see that. If you have any questions about that, then you need to let me know so I can answer those questions as soon as possible. Get started on these right away because you have a little amount of time to get them done, okay? And I know you don't have questions until you start. So if I don't get any questions in the next week, I know nobody's started their essay, so don't wait. Don't put off till then, okay? If you have any questions about the monster patterns, about values, about any of that stuff, we can do a Google Meet. We can do a phone conversation. We can do it through email. You just have to let me know, because I know being asynchronous is a little more difficult with getting exchange of information, but I'm open to Google Meets, phone calls, whatever I need to do to help you get the best grades you can on these assignments, okay? With that in mind, have a great day and enjoy these movies. Or whichever one you pick. They're all exceptional films, but more than that, they definitely reveal the values of that time period. Okay? Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye.